back in the game with my boy Joey Zat. Yeah, we're on our way to fame, know that. We about to climb up some rocks, oh wait, we just did that. Now I'm about to hit my arms and shoulders, yeah, they're gonna get fat.
Alright, so another beautiful day. The vlog is vlog number 10, which is kind of crazy. What I'm gonna go do now is train chest, get a little bodybuilding action in. Then got the Q&A with Graham. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna go to a nature spot that's high up top. It's gonna be sweet, and we'll answer the questions. So stay tuned and let's enjoy this day together. My man, let's get it. What's going on, brother? What's up, guys? We got the Lion.
What's up, guys?
And Graham. We are on a venture to nature to do your Q&A. So we're going to answer questions that you guys have asked through Snapchat. Okay, my Snapchat is Szatstrength. His is Graham.Lichtner. Follow us if you don't already follow us. We're just giving some background on how we know each other. We've known each other since we were 14. So it's about 10 years, which when you think about it, that's actually a long ass time. But to us, it feels probably like a year or two. But we've known each other for a long span of our life. We grew up playing sports together, started playing football. Originally, we didn't actually like each other.
Hated each other.
Which is kind of funny. Hate's a strong word, but we're using it.
No, we really did.
Because we played the same position too, so we were just competitive. Even if we did like each other, it was competitive. But we became friends through hard work and dedication in the weight room. Just have been friends ever since. We've gone through a lot of sports together, playing football and lacrosse. Fun stuff, crazy stuff, ups and downs all around. And here we are, kicking it, doing the Q&A. Before we get to the first Q&A, I'm more of the based on numbers. He's based off of the look. The mirror, exactly. He does online coaching primarily, no actual person-to-person coaching, where I do all person-to-person coaching, which is how our business models are completely different. Still in the fitness industry though. So question 1 by Queen. This is Graham's Snapchat friend. Why did we start working out? So I'll let Graham start first and then I'll go.
So, I mean, I've always been involved in sports since I was 3 years old. My dad had me in the pool swimming, and that's what I originally started doing. So I was a swimmer until I was like 16. In high school, I got into the weight room for the first time, and it really challenged me and pushed me. Swimming came really naturally to me, so it wasn't as hard. Lifting weights was challenging. It was fun because you could increase every single time. You could get stronger, and it just made you feel so good. And over time, I really developed a love for it, and I found it as a strong point in my life. No matter how difficult my life was at the time, I could always go to the gym, and that place would accept me for me regardless of the situation. I guess it was, fall of 2015 I started bodybuilding, and I really started loving it because I changed it from the numbers and becoming stronger to sculpting the physique that I envisioned in my mind. It turned more from like athletics towards like art.
Yeah.
So that's what I would say. That's how I got into it, why I do it.
For me, it's actually kind of completely opposite. I got more into fitness and lifting weights to build confidence. I have the opposite story where I wasn't naturally gifted as an athlete and I had to work very hard to become athletic. Bullied, I couldn't get girls. I was like the gay best friend. So I was like, screw that life. Like, I want to get the girls. I want to be an athlete. I worked super hard. And then the gym was kind of like my outlet to relieve stress and to build the muscle to then build my confidence. So that's what led me to get into that. I did bodybuilding to start. Then I got more into lifting for strength for sports. Then I got more into bodybuilding again, did my first bodybuilding competition just to try it out. Then I got into CrossFit, so functional fitness, and then now I'm an Olympic weightlifter, which I compete in. So that's what I do currently. So I kind of have a broad general background of all different types of fitness and lifting and strength. How much nature there is. And I've made this comment before in other videos that I just wish that there were zones that they cannot touch. This is beautiful and amazing. It's just gonna become one big city. I don't have anything against the city, but at the same time, I love it nice, peaceful, and quiet. I think the coolest part about this is that right now, we're working.
Content creation, baby.
It's not for everybody, but
It's just not. But that's okay.
that's fine.
Everyone's got their path.
much cardio do we do? And then what are some basic ways to get ripped?
Cardio is definitely going to be something that needs to be carefully monitored, because I feel like a lot of people think it's the end-all be-all, or they don't do any at all. And for me, what I found is that cardio, like 3 to 4 times a week at a higher intensity, definitely helps burn the most fat. It also makes you feel the best. So I play basketball, or I jump rope, or do different kinds of circuits, and for me that's what works the best.
I would say for me in my training, I would agree with what he says. I would just do it a little bit differently in terms of, I love using sleds, like pushing and pulling sleds. Nothing intensely heavy, but do that for like 15-20 minutes. You're gonna build a great sweat while preserving the muscle that you've built so it doesn't get rid of your gains. I think sometimes people pack on muscle and do so much cardio, too much, and then they're actually, taking away the gains that they've built over the last year of working hard. If Graham wants to cover some nutrition things, maybe he does when he's cutting for a physique or a competition, maybe I can give you guys some insight in that.
Yeah, I mean, I would say even more important than cardio is going to be your nutrition. Nutrition is going to be 80% of the whole game every single time. What I like to do for nutrition, for just some little baby pointers, for guys, try and eat every 2.5 hours apart. For girls, every 3 hours. It's going to ramp up your metabolism, teach your body to be consistently burning fat. This is what's going to help you lose that fat quicker.
I would also add to that, carb timing is huge. Try to get the most carbs either after or prior to training, and then almost wean down. So the more carbs that you take that you don't use turns to fat. If you're eating a ton of carbs, even if they're good carbs, for example, but you're not utilizing them, it's gonna turn to fat. So I think a big role has to play with the manipulation of carbohydrates and fats, and when to have carbs and when to have fats.
Okay, so question, Heather Warren from Nova Scotia on my Snapchat asked me if my thoughts were on if it fits your macros versus a standard traditional meal plan. And so this is something that I've often had conflict with other people. If it fits your macros does work, but in my experience with people, there's certain things that I would say people love to do, and one of them is overindulge. And when you get just a taste of that ice cream or a taste of that cheeseburger or one of those fries, you have a tendency to want more. So it's not that if it fits your macros doesn't work. Like if you stay inside your macros, yes, you will stay consistent, you will maintain your weight. But it's just too easy to order another order of fries, or a second ice cream cone, or have just one more slice of pizza, or just 10 more beers.
10 more beers?
10 more beers. In my opinion, it does work, but a standard traditional meal plan is the foundation everyone should start with. In my experience, a traditional meal plan is just more consistent over time. And like I said, if you graduate and if your macros is something you can handle, by all means do it.
Come on.